somebody to pick me up.
This is Rebecca McCardell, a mother who believed that silence and patience could protect her children. But when the police knocked on her Georgia home, they weren't just there to check on safety, but to face a confrontation that could end in tragedy. And also, the content is narrative and legal in nature, without visual violence. But it may still be unsettling. If you feel uncomfortable watching such situations, please stop at any time. Your emotional safety is always more important.
We got a report that the female was in trouble here. We need to check and see if she's all right.
The stories start with a serious incident occurred when a man from Maryland engaged in a prolonged confrontation with police in Georgia, directly involving his own children. According to the investigation, Kevin McCardell kept his 2 young daughters inside the house when authorities arrived, making the rescue operation particularly sensitive. McCardell had previously been accused of involvement in a serious incident in Maryland. Afterward, his wife, Rebecca, and their 2 children moved to Georgia seeking safety. However, authorities stated that the harmful behavior within the family continued. In a critical moment, Rebecca was forced to leave the house and hid in a nearby wooded area for several hours. When the opportunity arose, she went to the sheriff's office to plead for assistance. Bodycam video from November 2022 shows officers talking to Rebecca as they try to assess McCardell's mental state, with the primary goal of ensuring the safety of the 2 children. Deputies ask Rebecca to turn her phone back on so they can call McCardell and listen to his tone and responses.
Is your phone still turned on?
Yes.
Okay. At this point, we're going to ask you to turn it back on. And try to have a conversation with him so we can see what kind of mindset he's in right now. Like, you don't have to tell us, like, regular conversation. If he want to know where you at, still say that you at your grandfather's house.
He doesn't know that I went to my grandfather.
Where does he think you at?
I haven't talked to him since.
Oh, okay, so he has no clue.
So he just ran off.
Okay. If you were to get to El Chico, would you think he would come pick you up?
Probably, or he would tell me to walk home.
He would tell you to walk home?
Yeah.
She is instructed to keep the conversation calm, avoid revealing her location, and focus on keeping him talking.
Call him, just see what kind of mind, so we can hear what kind of mindset he's in. Just, you ain't got to tell him where you at. You ain't got to tell him to just talk to him.
If he's persistent and she wanted to just say you were at that art, she wanted to just say she was at Papa Dinky.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, and he, I mean.
Yeah, just tell him anyway. I just want to see what kind of mindset he's in.
Deputies prepare to monitor and record the call. When McCardell answers, Rebecca claims she is with her grandfather. The call is unstable and ends abruptly. A second body cam segment captures McCardell briefly back on the line, with the children audible in the background, before the call disconnects again.
So are you in a better mood now?
No, it's not.
Hey, how'd you get there?
My grandfather sent somebody to pick me up.
The call ended abruptly. Afterward, the deputy sheriffs repeatedly tried to contact him again. Deputies coach Rebecca on how she typically keeps McCardell engaged. That remains to calm him, avoid triggering panic, and gather information while the children remain inside.
Because he feel like, he said, how'd you get there? She said, my friend just sent somebody to pick me up. He said goodbye and hung up with him.
Do you think that he knows?
He's probably thinking. He's probably thinking like, okay, well, but if you normally call back when he's talking to you, he hang up on you.
Yeah, at this point, you start begging him. I mean,
Yeah, like, and what would you normally do?
I mean, sometimes I call him back,
Well, baby, you
but
do.
sometimes I ignore him.
Okay, let me explain
well,
something to you.
sometimes you know him, man.
In this situation, whatever you normally do
If you didn't.
to get him to talk to you and change his mind or put him in a better mood, you do that. Because you fighting right now.
Yeah, but we gotta get the babies out of the house.
You fighting right now.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to try to get him to say.
It ain't a thing of getting to say nothing.
What
Just
do
keep
you
his
think
ass
would
on the
calm
phone.
him?
Do whatever you gotta do to calm him down and to ensure him that everything will be okay. Even if you gotta say, I want to come home, I'm probably gonna get, I don't know if I can get him to bring me home. If you can come pick me up, your granddad staying sorry. It's cold. I don't want to walk. Can you come get me?
Hey, say, Papa Dinky, can you give me a ride?
That way
And he
he'll
could
be
say
better.
something.
Yeah, but you know you have.
And hear Daddy here, so at least sort of collaborates your story too.
Because he tries to talk to me anyway, you know, there. You think
He's texting.
Rebecca receives multiple text messages from McCardell.
Daddy, you can say,
What you say?
Oh, he said, I don't believe you because you always lie to me, and whoever picks you up, you probably F them. So I don't care. I'm gone. Have a nice life. Your kids will be waiting for you. Goodbye. And they said, goodbye forever, Rebecca. I wish you loved me, but you don't. Never did. Take care of yourself and the kids. Goodbye.
Deputies interpret the content as agitated and emotionally volatile, expressing concern that he may act unpredictably or attempt to leave. Next, the deputy left the area to update the others on McCardell's current mood.
Hey, he hung up again. Now he's texting saying, you go be with whoever's picked you up. You're probably f***ing them. Take care of your kids. I'm gone. So he might be trying to bail.
Hey, be down and watch the house. He might be leaving.
Back at the station, the deputy sheriffs kept calling Mardo, trying to re-establish contact and steer the situation toward safety.
Or you can say, well, you know, you hung up, but Papa Dicky sent Christy to come get me because he didn't have a ride. So Christy came, and you can say, Grandpa, do you think
Christy would give me a ride
do you
back?
think Christy will take me back home? If Grandpa says, I don't know, you know, she might not have no gas, and you can say, well, you think you can come get me? I want to come home. I want to be with y'all.
Yeah.
Make him feel like you want to be at home. We need to get him out of the house.
Hey, and Daddy, you could even be like, hey, well, I got like $1 or something. We can get just enough gas. Maybe you could even meet us halfway. Or just at this point, we're just trying to figure out, make him feel safe enough that he's willing to leave that house for a second.
But if he leaves the house, he's going to take the kids with him.
Baby, if he in a car, we can. You know how many cars we got out here?
Yeah.
You know how many cars we got? We got at least 10 sitting out there, waiting to get your baby.
Even, hey,
At least 10.
they're already they're gonna be around. They'll watch him load the car and everything.
Exactly.
So, like, when they
We
see
just
the
got to
right
get him
moment,
out
make
the
sure-
house.
Yeah, we just gotta get him out the house.
Okay, wait, he texted some more. He said, the kids will have the phone. I'm walking out the door now, so...
That's out there.
And
I think he trying to
you
see.
know it'll be off at 12. The kids will be... I don't know, I guess...
He
it's
trying
messing
to
up.
see how far away are you really.
I'll have the phone. I'm letting them watch a movie, and I'm walking out the door, leaving. Goodbye. The kids will have the phone.
Rebecca receives a new message stating the children will have the phone. McCardell claims he is walking out and implies he is testing whether Rebecca is nearby. Burke County deputies approach the home cautiously, reducing visibility by limiting vehicle lighting. Officers knock and announce themselves, stating they are checking on Rebecca's welfare.
Sheriff's office, we're looking for Rebecca.
What do you want? I'm trying to put my kids to sleep.
We're looking for Rebecca. Rebecca Cruz. All right, can you open the door for me? Open the door for me.
I can't do that.
Hey. Mr. Deluge.
Yes.
We got a report that the female was in trouble here. We need to check and see if she's all right.
There's no female here. The only two females here are me and my two daughters.
All right, well, open the door and let us look. We're not going anywhere until we make sure she's not here.
Who?
Rebecca.
I don't know no Rebecca.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Open the door and let us check.
I don't have to.
You do or we'll get it knocked down.
You can't knock it down.
Yes, we can. We've got a report that a female's in trouble, and we want to make sure she's not.
There's no female in here, and I'm not letting you in.
Okay.
The only two females in here are me and my two daughters. And I'm telling you, you kick the door in, you're threatening my family.
Okay. Well, you can either come out or we're going to smoke you out, one or the other.
McCardell refuses to cooperate, claims there is no woman inside, and insists the only females present are himself and his two daughters.
If I get George over here, he's going to open the door and let me in. He most certainly can. It's his property. All we want to do is make sure there's no female in there. As simple as that.
McCardell provides a false name and continues arguing through the closed door.
Mr. Everett, we're not going anywhere until we check to see if Rebecca's here. That's what you're telling me, but I can't see that.
Deputies state they will remain until Rebecca's safety is confirmed. After a pause, McCardell states the door is unlocked and suggests officers enter. The door then swung open. The officers were immediately stunned by what they saw.
Mr. Everett.
Put him down. Put him down. Put him down.
Everett.
Wait, me and my daughters. You want to
Did he have a gun?
Come on, baby.
Yes.
Get out.
Tyler, back on up. Back on up. Get cover somewhere.
Barely got a gun.
McCardell holding the children while in possession of a weapon. The use of children as leverage during possession of a weapon confrontation is considered a critical escalation due to the immediate risk of unintended injury. Tensions escalated when Mardell brandished a weapon against the officers. Authorities urgently appealed to him to ensure the children's safety, but Mardell declared he would not cooperate until they withdrew.
Keep neck clear, keep neck clear.
You ain't going nowhere.
Let me get the out of here. There ain't gonna be no problem.
Put them babies down.
Like I said, back the off. Let me get my car and drive off, and I'll put them out. Other than that, you ain't coming nowhere near my daughter's car.
You ain't coming out with that gun.
I'm coming out with everything I got, and I'm gonna get in that car, and I'm gonna drive the off.
You're gonna die here tonight, buddy.
That's fine with me, then. I don't give a You threatening my fucking family, my daughters, and then you gonna fucking shoot at my daughters? Fuck you.
Hey, all units be advised, he does have a long gun.
He's making a lot of noise to the backside. Somebody can get on the back.
Y'all, he's gonna be barricading the door. Also be advised, he had the children in hand, so just be cautious. Did you tell him to notify SRT?
Additional units arrive and receive an on-scene briefing. Deputies explain the initial welfare check escalated rapidly once McCardell appeared in possession of a weapon while holding the children.
So going in, when you come around the loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing fine.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a trailer right there.
Okay.
Both the male subjects have been removed out of that. There's
wait. Give me the layout going in.
So when you come in the driveway,
okay,
make the left-hand turn.
Okay.
There's a trailer right there in front of it.
Okay.
And there's a trailer to the left of that trailer.
Okay.
I can't get nobody to the door of that one,
okay,
but per them, they drive another vehicle also, and that vehicle is gone.
Okay.
The two in that trailer are gone.
Okay.
They, as soon as you come in, you see my patrol car.
Okay.
The first apartment right there.
Where your patrol car is.
Yeah.
To the left, to the right of it.
Be,
I don't know what the layout is.
My patrol car's faced at an angle,
okay,
so it'll be to the left-hand side of it.
Okay. There's a number or anything that indicates C. What happened with the shot fired or whatever it was?
So we told them we were coming here to make contact to look for the female.
Okay.
After several minutes, he finally got quiet on us and was texting her and calling her.
Say that you was put shoes on or something like that?
Yeah, it sounded like he was putting on, because he kept saying, I'm going to get ready to go.
Okay.
So we cut everything off, got everything situated.
Okay.
Then Captain Wild started talking to him. When Captain Wild started talking to him, he finally came and said, the door's unlocked, come on in.
Okay.
And we said, no, it ain't happening.
Okay.
So by that time, they pushed the door in,
okay,
because it was unsecure,
okay,
opened it up, and he was hiding with the children and the gun.
Okay, together.
Correct.
Okay.
Once the captain verified it, we backed up. Once we backed up, he came out the door firing shots.
How many did he fire?
At least 3.
You said at least 3?
Yes, sir.
Deputies make contact with McCardell's father by phone. He suggests McCardell believes officers placed the children in danger during the encounter.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. You said you had somebody coming there to talk to him? Because the children in the house are his children, and he's really pissed off because y'all were shooting at the house and put a gun in my granddaughter's face. And that's why he's freaking out.
Yeah, yes, sir. Are you talking to him?
I talked to y'all, and then it turned into this mess.
Okay, well, we were trying.
To keep. Go ahead.
I said we were trying to talk to him.
I can barely hear you because we're on three-way.
I understand. We were trying to talk to him. The units at the door was trying to talk to him, and he didn't want to talk to us.
In any case, the shooting into the house and trying to get into the house needs to stop. I'm trying to get him to calm down and talk to you all, and everybody just needs to stand down a few minutes here and
is he?
figure this shit out.
Yes, sir. Is he on the phone with us also on three-way?
He's on another phone. I've got 2 phones in my hand trying to talk to both of you.
So we just want to follow this out peacefully.
All we wanting to do is work this out peacefully. That's what we want. That's our end goal.
Deputies explain their objective is a peaceful resolution and ask for assistance in calming him. Third-party communication can slow emotional escalation, but it also carries risks if the subject misinterprets intent or perceives betrayal. A deputy conducts another sweep of nearby residences. A resident answers and is instructed to evacuate to a designated safe area. They comply.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm Lieutenant Bars with the Sheriff's Office. Who's all in here with you?
can you and your other friend, we've got a situation going on in the apartments up front, and we have to evacuate everybody. Is there any way you and your friend can leave this area for right now? I understand. If y'all can actually pull down Southside Road right here and take a left, your other neighbors are sitting down on that end. Yes, sir.
A special response team arrives and assumes control. The body cam footage ends shortly after. According to narration, the prolonged confrontation lasts approximately 5 hours. The children are recovered safely, evaluated by emergency responders, and later returned to their mother. Court records state that in 2024, McCardell is found guilty on multiple charges related to the 2022 incident and receives a cumulative sentence of 91 years. If you're living with someone who's behaving erratically, it's always safer to take your child away early than to wait for things to calm down. In this case, the mother only had a chance to seek help when things had spiraled out of control. The lesson is, protecting your child doesn't mean enduring more suffering. It means leaving at the right time. The prolonged confrontation, which lasted for hours, ended with the 2 children being rescued safely, while Kevin McCardell faced a sentence of an extensive custodial sentence, a true crime where children were restrained inside the home. Thank you for watching with Liu Crew. See you tomorrow with another true crime story, where the truth always has consequences.